Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? So today I am making this video for my South Indian clients who want to learn money management. So they requested me, please make a video on money management in English language. So here it will be very interesting to learn. So I have work hard on it to make a video for you people. So then don't waste our time and then let's go for the uh, topic today. uh, One most important thing I want to discuss here with you people, that what are the basic rules of money management for financial fitness. So many people think these are bogus. These things are not related to anything in our profession, anything to our work. But this is not the case. Like, we have some rules in our life, like how much to use TV, Netflix, social media, how many hours to sleep, what to eat, when to eat. So such rules helps us stay disciplined in our lives. So similarly, we have to follow some specific rules in money management. And these rules are about saving money, spending money, investing money, so that we can manage our finances in a better way. So today I am going to give you 7 rules of money that you can apply to manage your finances smartly and prudently. So first of all, you have to understand yourself, your behavior. So understand what type of investor you are. There are several types of investor who invest in share market, okay, or any bond market, like speculator, intraday trader, short-term trader, long-term investor, and the list goes on. They want to achieve same thing. They want to achieve financial freedom, but their approach vastly vary from one another. Let's how they are different in terms of their approach. First of all, like for an example, Google is one of the best companies in the world. The stock price have risen by more than 240% in the last 5 years. So now ask yourself, at what price will you buy Google stocks today? The answer will depend on who you are. If you are a long-term investor planning to invest for 10 to 15 years, then it all would not bother you. If the stock price of the Google, let's say today, risen by 2% or fall by 2%, then it's just a price. If you want to buy for 10 to 15 years, then go and buy it. But if you're an intraday trader, then 0.5 to 1% movement is a big one. So that's why you have to understand yourself, whether you are a speculator, whether you want to go for short-term investor or long-term investor. So as Morgan Housel says that, define the game you are playing and make sure that people playing a different game don't influence your actions. Okay. Second best rule is that increasing time horizon is the best strategy to grow money. Okay, we all heard about Warren Buffett, Jim Simons. The average annual return of Warren Buffett is less than 25%, whereas Simon's average return is about 66%. Yet Simon is 75% less wealthier than Buffett. How is it possible? 66% versus 25%. Is not it a paradox? But financial guru tells that no, it is not paradox. It actually the power of the compounding effect. Jim Simons' investment period, or he started investment very late, whereas Warren Buffett started investing at the age of 11 years. He has 80 years of compounding, whereas Jim Simons has only 40 years. So that's why Warren Buffett say invest forever. But in Indian context, you cannot invest forever because many Indian companies, they were large cap blue chip stocks in one time. Now they are bhangar cap. Now they are simply out of the market. Their business completely shut down. So that's why we should go for the mutual fund route, where they take call for 3 to 5 years based on the business. If business keep on growing, they will hold it. They are emotionless people, unlike us. So the main point is that I stay invested for a very long time. As Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't understand it pays it. So keep it in mind. And third point is the behavioral finance. Your behavior decides your success. Not the advisor, not me, not any manager. Your behavior decides your success. Like in the time of Corona, many people redeemed their investment. Or who did not redeem, they were worried to invest new amount. But mind you, that was the best time to invest. Investing is very easy. Keep it simple. Just create a diversified portfolio. Just make, if you have more than 10,000, suppose you have 20,000, then 2 flexi cap fund up to 1 lakh rupees is more than sufficient. But you should have a diversified, and FlexiFab is the most diversified portfolio. A fund manager takes call on whether to invest in large cap, mid cap, small cap, micro cap. So they will look after. Don't worry about it. So it is a very simple process. Okay? Equanimity, not genius, leads to recess. This is the quote from Parag Parikh. So whether you can take upon the ups and downs of the market, that decides your success, not at what price you bought. Buying or selling never makes money. Patience, because of the patience people make money. Share market is a place where money flows from impatient to patient. Who are the impatient? The short-term trader. The intraday trader, the option trader, they lose money and they give liquidity to the investor and they give money to the market, and that money accumulates and goes to investor account. This is the secret. Nobody will tell you. So investing is not nearly as difficult as it looks. Successful investing involves doing a few things right and avoiding serious mistakes. Okay. Then the fourth money management principle is risks and returns go hand in hand. So higher the risk, higher the return, but people always think about return. But the return you don't have the control. You do not have the control over it. The return is unlimited. It can go up multifold, but the downside risk is 100%. If you can manage your downside risks to 50%, let's say, suppose your fund of beta is very less, then it is a good fund. So that is called risk adjusted return. So most investors are primarily oriented towards return, how much they make, and pay little attention to risk, how much they lose. So that is the biggest mistake in finance. Fifth is budgeting. Budgeting is simple. Simple. Spend less than you earn. Suppose you earn 10,000 rupees a month. Spend 9,900. Save 100. If you make 1 lakh rupees a month, spend 60,000, save 40,000, or spend 90,000, save 10,000. Always you have spend less. If you can stay the course and remain disciplined for the entire life, you will be better off. You will out of this middle class. You will be at the top one class after 20, 30, 40 years. So that is the best examples. Never spend money before you have it. Sixth point. Okay, many people are thinking that okay, I go for some personal loan and invest in market because market always grow, but never borrow money to invest. It involves substantial risk. Markets are always unpredictable. Returns are not guaranteed. You never know, market may be at the same level for 10 years, 12 years. Market may be irrational for a longer time, but next 1 year, after 11th year, 12th year, the market may be 3 times and it will give you entire 10-year return in one single year. So that's why patience is very important, and with borrow money people cannot have patience. So it is very difficult to manage. And so it is insane to risk what you have and need in order to obtain what you don't need completely. So 7 is your invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. Suppose you don't know the financial planning, you don't know how to manage your finances, how to manage your salary, then you can contact me. I will teach you at a very nominal fees. But people will hesitate to give that money because they don't invest themselves. But all successful people invest in educating themselves. So if you constantly make effort to learn and implement, one day you will be better off. So an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. It's quoted by Benjamin Graham. So now you know that You know the essential rules about managing money. You can make them a part of your life. With these financial rules, I